This is Do Baby Podcast. This is Do Baby Podcast, yeah. This is Do Baby Podcast. This is Do Baby Podcast.
Okay.
Jesus,
What happened?
you're loud.
Am I?
Yeah.
You're not loud at all. You're just as loud as I am.
No, dude, you're distorting. Look at your fucking signal.
Okay. What about right there?
That's
Is
crazy.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
You're
Perfect.
perfect.
You're perfect. Can you hear everything? Everything's good?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay.
I had sent you that fucking text message last time of shit just so that way
Yeah. Let me see.
I don't forget the things I want to bring up.
Okay. God damn it, dude.
You doing all right?
Yes, sir. I'm actually doing really good, dude.
That's good. Have you been sleeping enough? I'm just saying that because, like, I can't tell if I am because even when I sleep longer, sometimes I'm just like, I feel more tired. What the fuck?
No, absolutely not. I have not been sleeping well.
This is the most awake I've ever seen you. I'll tell you that. But we took a while to, like, hang out for first.
Yeah, usually it's a little bit
It's
earlier that
earlier.
we're.
You're right.
But not only that, I woke up this morning.
You woke up like this. I woke up like this.
I just woke up this morning.
Well, everybody did.
I know that. New drug.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard about this shit? It's I think it originated in Philly.
Yeah.
Because I remember I heard fucking
Conception?
Matt McCuskey's talking about this, where it was it's this drug called Trank. But
Okay.
But Gabby had seen a video online the other day. She was showing me where like a guy, and I think it was already like in Jersey or New York, something like that.
Yeah.
But it was a girl on the street, and she had a hunchback like a fucking candy cane. Like she literally looked like the witch from Adventure Time, where it was like this, and her head was like at the bottom, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
fucking, she was like an upside down J.
That's fucking awesome.
But they were saying that she was saying apparently, and she was almost like no hair. It was all stringy. Like she looked like fucking Igor. And I'm not even trying to be mean to her. Like it was just crazy that you're telling me you don't have some sort of birth defect, which I mean, no judgment, that sucks. But like you're saying that you got this from doing this drug. So not only did this, you're homeless and this drug ruined your life. Did you just like mutate? What the fuck happened? Like it was crazy. And the Trank, I think they were saying something about like you shoot it into your spine.
I was just about to say, is it like a spinal fucking insertion? Because like,
Well, can you look it up? Just because I was like, Falon will do all the work for me and read it to me. Like a good friend. Falon, can you tell me more about this thing I want to know? Educate yourself right now and then explain it to me in a dumb way. Yeah, because I think
let me see.
they did like an interview with the guys who made it, like silhouetted, just because they wanted to brag or something. And they were
There's
saying like
all these fucking videos. He needed care. Now he has a hunchback. The truth behind the Trank hunchback. Understanding the impacts of Trank hunchback.
Trank hunchback.
What Trank does to the spine.
That's like a Marvel superhero name. I'm
Trank.
Trank Hunchback. This is how the X-Men start. Trank.
I don't know if this is real.
Okay, well, see, I didn't know either because the video was like a very from my phone real video. But I was like, dude, AI at this point, AI is crossing the line of like it's starting to cross a line or inch toward the line of like. I used to always been, it was like, oh yeah, this is really good for AI, but this is obviously fake. And there's some that even if you tell me, oh, that's AI, like for sure, I'd be like, oh, okay, now I can kind of see it, even if I'm being dumb.
I get what you're saying. Like, there's some AI that looks so good until they start moving and stuff. And
or
then
talking.
and then it gets like real weird. But there's some that I've been following as of recently are like those gorilla dudes. Have you ever seen those videos?
The gorilla dudes?
They're gorillas and they're talking and they're like standing up. But
I gotta see this.
It's AI. I gotta look it up. And
I've never even heard of this.
One of them is funny because they're like, we're about to take these honey packs. I don't know. Do you know what honey packs are?
Are you asking me or are they asking
No,
you?
I'm asking you.
No.
Honey packs are those fucking like sex drugs that they sell in Stripes and stuff. Like, you ever see those like boost
Oh
your
yeah, like the
libido
rhino
and like yeah.
The fucking
Of course, none of them are gonna be on my fucking feed right now.
That don't make any sense. I
Yeah.
thought you watched these, bro. What's in your feed right now?
A lot of Spider-Man, disc golf, random movies,
That's weird.
music.
Mine's the same.
Like
Like almost the
it's-
same.
Yeah. Let me see.
Best friends forever. Ring.
Off topic, brother. Is there any way we can make today happen? Can we do one episode and then go? And then next week we bang out 2?
What time is it?
10:30.
How long we been going?
We're at 6 minutes.
Probably not.
No
I'm
worries.
sorry,
No,
dude.
dude, no worries. Okay. But no, dude, anyways, it's funny because like fuck. Let me see. There's one where they're doing it and he's like, "All right, man, we're about to take these." He was like these honey packs, and so they take them. The fucking one of the dudes. The next scene is so they're in the forest, and they take them, and then the next scene is the dude running. It's like he's got a selfie stick. He was like, my boy was talking about he's trying to take my cheeks. He on demon time right now. He was like, I can't even run. I'm so fucking bricked up right now. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this? But it's AI and it's fucking working. Like, it's crazy. It's hilarious.
I've seen a couple of videos of just stuff of either, you know, which ones are getting really good. They're starting to AI Trump saying wild shit on the news, and like the news.
Yes.
Oh, to be fair, what makes it so real is that he would definitely say these things.
Yeah.
I would believe that this shit was happening. Like, it'd be unbelievable and believable, you know, expected at the same time. Yeah, but now when I'm seeing this now, I never did before, but every now and then I'll get like a news clip and I'm like, why is this going in my algorithm? But I have seen AI shit, so I think it's like, hey, this is AI. We'll show it to you, but we're not going to tell you it's a. Or some of them, I think they have to tell you it's AI at the end.
Depending on what they're doing, I think. Like,
Yeah, because they could like start fucking wars. They could start like
that's crazy
civil,
in itself.
social
like,
unrest.
That's crazy in itself. Have you ever seen The Fall Guy? Ryan Gosling.
No, I remember you
Emily
told
Blunt.
me about it.
It's
No,
pretty
I
good. But anyways, in the movie, they're filming a movie. Obviously, he's a stunt guy, whatever. They have him do like 3D rendering. They put the little dots and like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it so that we can use your body and all the takes that you do, but we can put the face of the guy onto you.
Yeah.
What they end up doing is the actor who he stunt doubles for is a murderer. And when he's not a murderer, he kills a guy. And so they're trying to cover it up. And they hire Ryan Gosling as a stunt guy to set him up to take the fall for it. So they do the 3D rendering so they can put Ryan Gosling's face onto the actor when they have the video of him killing the guy.
What the?
And I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Like that they're able to do shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I mean, I'm sure you like, cause in the video, obviously you can see it's fake, but it's still like the fact that you can produce a fucking video where you put somebody else's face onto another person's body and you can fool people.
Yeah, because man, and it's weird because I think they're gonna eventually. I don't think it's gonna completely take over. It couldn't, because humans would want to watch humans, but just how much they can even fake in like videos, like movies and stuff, to where they said they'll just get actors' likenesses and voices, and then they said they're gonna do that for Bruce Willis because he became, he like degenerated just because of his age and shit like that. So now he can't even act.
Yeah. He has is it Alzheimer's? Right? Where he's like losing his memory and everything.
Really? I didn't know it was that.
Or maybe it's, I don't know what else causes what, dementia? Some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like a degenerative brain disease.
Yeah.
Well, it's like one of those. I guess all of those are doing that. Dude,
Harrison Ford has had it for years.
I don't mean to get real like that, but that's what's. I think shit like that is way scarier. That I don't know. You think like, oh, I might get old and live a certain part of my life where I'm just like,
I don't want that.
I don't either.
I don't want that. Like,
but can you tell them like, hey, can you just put me down?
I've said
I'm not going to come back.
I've said it. Like, I've said it numerous times. Like, people are always like, because like sometimes, not that I complain, but like sometimes it's just, no, I complain. there's just some things that's just like you're just
Complain all the
you're
time.
just too old like to be doing certain things. Like it's very cliche, but old people driving, it's terrible. It's not a good idea. Like
No, I agree.
it's a terrible thing. Like it's
I
not a
love
good-
them. I want them to
you
get to
should be-
places, but you don't have to drive. Let some. You know what? There should be, which there is.
There is
for
the bee bus that will go and pick you up, and I mean I know that's like not on your own convenience and stuff, but like still like
Mhm.
I just don't think like certain people should have access to certain things, and that might be one of them. You know, like driving should maybe just not be something that maybe you should be tested, because there are definitely more active older people than others. There are some people who
Yeah,
hit their
that's true.
60s
Yeah.
and are completely incapable of taking care of themselves.
I
And
feel
there
like
are people
yeah,
who are taking care of themselves till they're 80.
it's now more than ever because you know when I'm driving around, I see older people like 50s and up, and they're like jogging probably better than I could right now. You know what I mean? As far as hey, I can actually just go out and jog in this heat. Like I'm working, I'm like, damn, dude, it wouldn't be no joke to jog right now. And it's like a
Exactly.
50-year-old dude, like kind of like not doing anything crazy, but like getting at it of like doing at least like a couple miles.
You can.
I'm
You-
like, what the hell? Good for you, dude.
You can
Like,
do all that shit. They say that as long as you
I know guys my age that can't do that right now.
something. Yeah, I can't. Shit.
I wouldn't-
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, dude. Fuck running, bro. Like, I was just talking about this last night. I was like, dude, I fucking hate running.
Really?
I
I
hate
hate running.
I hate running, and like honestly, maybe it's because I'm fat, but like, it's so wearing on my body. Like even when I was thinner, like running is not fun for me. Like
I think it's more I don't think it's that because I was bigger before and then now I'm not as big as I have been when I have tried running. And running might be like lighter, like it's kind of like, oh, that's easier, but running itself is still like I get sore and achy all the time. Yeah.
yeah, it's rough. I'm like, dude, I'd rather go biking, and biking is just as honestly, biking is a lot more exhausting than I remember it to be. I'm like, dude, how the fuck did I go everywhere on this fucking thing when I was a kid, dude? But it's just that, I guess, that fucking forever energy that you have when you're a child.
And people will be like, oh, well, it's because, yeah, of course it's going to suck. You're not good at it. Like, do it all the time and it'll get easier. And it's like, dude, look at someone like David Goggins, where obviously he overtrains, but even like marathon runners and long distance runners and people who run, like, they all deal with like fucking like, you wore out your cartilage because, like, yeah, it's good to like practice running, but like you ran so fucking much.
Yeah, you're doing
like,
it so much. Like, you can only...
your body's like capacity to do it, like you already burned it out.
I can only imagine like
fuck's wrong
what
with
it
you?
is
I'm not an
it's
athlete.
the consistent like vibrations running through your body as you're kind of like jumping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just
It's like a
constantly
landing,
yeah, all that
hard
fucking
impact.
pressure going through your legs
Your
and everything.
foot and your
yeah,
because my knees always
that's
get
what my
achy.
biggest thing is the knees, dude. My knees always hurt. Like, well, not hurt, but like, man, I can feel it. Like, it may not be painful to where like, oh fuck, I'm never fucking running again, but it hurts. Like, you know, like I get sore and I'm like, dude, I fucking hate this. Biking is exhausting, but I get no pain from biking.
And I would love to bike. I just don't have the time because that's like a whole. You know, if you bike, you want to do like a distance
Yeah, exactly.
and like enjoy it because it's one of those exercising things that when you do it for exercise, but it's actually like a really nice thing to do.
It's
It feels like
It's
you're
what I
flying because you
think
could go really
people who
fast
are-
and
into running, get from running.
true. I get a bike high, smoking bikes.
It's just, I don't know, dude.
Woof! Come on, guys.
And I really
keep
don't-
it up.
I really don't know what's better for you. Is running on a treadmill better, or is running in the street better? Because
think it's
both
probably-
of them are fucking exhausting and wearing.
I think no matter what, the treadmill is really, really good at what it does as far as simulating an actual running exercise. But I don't think it has like the same kind of like impact because the ground's moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's taking away some of the. You don't have time to really like land and almost
push.
Like, yeah. You just kind of like picking up your legs in timing. I mean, you're still dealing with your weight, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
Running,
Interesting.
I feel like that's you're really. Maybe it's better for you treadmill because it's less impact. You know what I mean? I think that was the biggest thing is you training so much with anything that about like the impact. It's like,
And
oh yeah, you build endurance and then
then
you.
it's leveled the whole time.
But that's a delicate
Also-
balance because then you could easily overdo it and it's like, well, now my shit hurts. And it's always going to hurt. And like, am I better at like running or doing this than anybody else still, even with an injury? Yeah, but it's like, I also have an injury.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Also, treadmills just level fucking ground, so you don't have to worry about dips and holes,
That's
unleveled floors.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
We never looked up what Trank is made of.
Well, because I think we found out that it wasn't real because there wasn't much.
No, but Trank's real. The Hunchback thing might not be.
oh
The
yeah,
drug itself is real. I just want to see like what is the drug.
So now, that's crazy. They have an AI mode on Google now. That's
Wait,
crazy.
they've had that.
I didn't
Have
know-
you not
I
been Googling?
Yeah, I don't really Google.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
I'm
like
smart.
AI will fucking pull, I guess, the most relevant information it has from the internet for you and give you like a summary of like any of the research you can find. But sometimes it gets it wrong or a little bit weird just because it's AI. But
So it
pretty
says
good.
right here, while tranquilizer shots themselves don't directly cause this, the certain use of drugs, particularly xylazine, also known as trank, which is often mixed with other substances like fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine.
What the fuck?
So you're basically being injected with drugs into your spine, and that's what's causing your fucking.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Dude, that's fucking hardcore.
That is gnarly, dude.
That's
Yeah,
actually
all the-
really fucking sad.
All the light stuff, basically.
That's really
Just-
fucking sad. Can you imagine like your
hell.
baby going down a road to where they start
And they're just
shooting chemicals
already, yeah,
in
they're
their
already
fucking spine?
They're already addicts.
And they're like, not only are they homeless living on their street, but they're like, I don't know. There's a video, or if that's true, that's fucking wild.
Fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine.
That's fucking wild, dude. That someone's like, let's
But
mix
see-
this shit up and fucking sell it, and people be dumb enough to buy it and get addicted to it because we're mixing the most addictive chemicals and then
You-
making it fucking.
getting addicted to it because it's not meant for you.
Holy
Like
fuck.
a lot of these things, like, because I tripped out too, like, with some of the stuff with what's his name, I
Mhm.
saw they had fentanyl, and I was like, that's crazy. And then I asked about it because I was
I
like,
can't hear you no more.
you can't hear me?
Oh,
Am
there
I
you
just
go.
not talking?
There
Okay.
you
So I asked about it, and they were like telling me like, it's just like, in small traces like this, it's not going to be bad because of the excessive pain he's in. So it's like painkillers, when we talked about it that last time, like there are painkillers like that, those painkillers that I had and I sold to what's his name, like those were designed for me because of the extreme pains that I was having from my gallbladder.
Mm-hmm.
You give that to a person who doesn't have pains, it's going to make you feel a type of way. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what gets you addicted. Because like some of these are really strong and have a lot of shit that's addictive in them, but the thing is what counterbalances it is the fucking excessive pain that you feel.
I don't know how that happens because, and I mean, it probably, I've,
But then again, who knows? Because I told you I watched that show about what is it? It's a fucking painkiller, and it was a whole show where they showed you like the pharmacy and how they used to send out girls to like pharmacies and sell it and shit.
wine and dine 69 them. And
Yeah.
they're like, you're going to sell our drugs,
Yeah,
aren't
you're
you,
gonna
little
sell our
fucking
drugs. Yeah.
nerd doctor,
Fucking
idiot, fucker.
Dumbass.
You
And-
like these tits?
and
You
they
want
were
these
like-
tits, nerd boy?
Like one dude was like
Sell the drugs!
dying from like cancer or some shit, and so the pain was so crazy he couldn't even do anything with like his family. And he took this thing and it made him feel good again, but then they ended up becoming super like addicted to it.
Woo. I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten. I think well, you know what? Everyone's addicted to something in some way. Like no one. If you're not addicted to anything, I think you're probably just fucking on the way out. You don't even care about life anymore because there's something that you have to like so much. You're like, dude, I do this like way too much. Like mine for a long time was eating.
Oh,
Cause like just like sugar, sugary shit. I'm all like, dude, this is what life's about. Just fucking hedonism, just like fucking Coke
gluttonous
and
fucking
candy,
feeling.
ice cream, fucking pizza, burger. I mean, and I still do those. I still do all of them. I was like, let me just cut this shit like in a quarter of what I'm doing, cause I'm doing unhealthy shit. I was like,
Yeah, and I'm still fat, but like I've like started to do a lot of this stuff because like I I don't even buy the sugar Pepsis anymore. I buy the sugar-free ones. You know,
Nice.
like,
Something. People are like, "You're drinking Pepsi, still chemicals in it." It's like, shut the fuck up.
oh my God,
I gave up sugar.
there's chemicals and everything.
Give
Like,
me some fucking time.
like JB, you know, like JB said that the other day, and he was like, "You're drinking all those fucking chemicals still," and I was like, "Okay, dude, you're talking about all this fucking."
You just ate Taco Bell.
yeah, and I was
Shut
like, "You
up.
talk about all the fucking fluoride that they have in the water. So what the fuck am I supposed to drink? Like, am I gonna
Ye-
die from fluoride? Am I
it's
gonna
a-
die from a fucking Pepsi?
It's
At
like,
least if I drink a Pepsi, I'm gonna be
drink,
happy."
Yeah, drink tap water. It's like these pipes are disgusting. It's like, well, drink bottled water. It's like that shit's actually really bad because it has a bunch of, like, it's not even that pure or some
Yeah.
shit like that. And they're like, well, fucking, just breathe the air. It's
I'm like, don't just talk shit. Give me some fucking options here.
there's like the air quality is fucking 15% today. What do you want me to do? All this fucking air from China,
Yeah.
all the pollutants.
And like, yeah, the other day, because I was talking about how I went to the beach, and he was like saying like, oh, the guys, I was like, I got sunburned. They were like, oh, you didn't put on sunscreen, and JB was like, oh, sunscreen causes cancer, and I was like, well, so does the sun. So what the fuck do you
do you
want
want me
me
to do?
Yeah, he's like, there's no proof that the sun causes cancer, and I was like, okay, dude. I was like,
Okay, well, to be fair, I don't, but we don't know this. Let's say back in the day before, like as long as before as it needed to, where anyone even knew about skin cancer, and did anyone get skin cancer? Because you were outside way more. Everybody was.
but you were also acclimated more to it.
So you're saying like the fucking our
mean-
genetics, the genealogy, fucking diminished because you're like, or at least adapted to. You're
I
like, yeah,
mean-
you guys aren't outside anymore. You don't have that fucking ability to not get cancer.
Exactly.
Plus,
I mean,
you're eating and
I mean,
drinking
think
a
about
bunch
it.
of shit that
Think about
causes
it.
cancer.
I used to live in a house where we had no AC. I now sweat in 75-degree weather.
Mhm. Oh, I get what you're saying. I
I'm
get
a
what you're saying.
completely different person just
Yeah,
from when I
true.
was a child.
That's true. I was a child. Yeah. Who knows? Boom. Skin cancer.
Yeah, so
Bring you the hits.
he was just, yeah, I'm like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do, dude? Oh, my stomach.
Was that you?
Yeah, I'm grumbling. I haven't ate yet, dude.
It sounds like your butt made like a sad dog noise. It went. Hungry.
Sounds like a Minecraft character.
Oh, we saw that movie. It was actually pretty funny.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they had it on HBO.
Yeah.
We watched it last night.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, there you go. I was
I-
all like,
I-
Flan better not talk shit. I was like, it's Jack Black. He's still funny.
And you know, a lot of people, the movie got a lot of hate when the trailer came out. Like,
Honestly,
it had almost as much hate as like the first Sonic trailer.
it was real cheesy. I don't even care though. Like I thought Jason Momoa was funny. I thought he was all like, "What
I
the hell
didn't.
is this character and
I
why
thought
is
he
he
was
in the movie?" But then
cringy
when
as fuck.
but that was the whole point.
He
It's-
was not funny to me though. Like,
I thought he was funny.
I hated the girl screaming. I hated all the pink that he wore. I hated a lot about Jason Momoa. I was like, why did they make Jason Momoa a fucking 8-year-old? Like, this is the dumbest thing ever.
Because the whole point was that he never moved on from his mentality
and
when
he was a
kid.
pointless character.
He was the comic relief.
Jack Black was the comic
No,
relief.
he was not. He was funny, but he wasn't the guy that's
no,
like.
dude. When he comes,
was the
When he
hero.
yeah,
But
he's also hilarious.
But they're supposed to all be funny.
Here, my little boo thing, and he fucking beats up all the zombies. Remember that was the coolest scene
It was.
when he fights the zombies.
I'm
and-
not saying
and he's
Jack
like,
Black wasn't the coolest
and
guy
everything
in this
catches
movie.
On fire. That was awesome.
I didn't say he wasn't the coolest guy in this movie. I'm saying I actually like Jason Momoa's character when I thought I wouldn't.
I'm sorry. No, I liked the movie though.
The movie was
I didn't
good.
think it was gonna be as good as it was.
Exactly.
I really didn't.
It was fun for a movie that,
that-
was like, let's watch. I'll
that
let
might
you
have
pick a
helped
movie.
though. The fact that I thought it was gonna be terrible. I didn't think it was gonna be terrible, but everybody's saying it was gonna be terrible, and then I was like, I don't even play Minecraft, so it's like, I might not even understand this movie, so it might be easier for me to watch it than
What's
other
cool
people.
is my daughter loved it because I would ask her, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Is that like real? Like, does
Yeah,
that,
I was asking the kids too. I was like,
and
is
she was
that a
like,
thing?
yeah. She also like, that's crazy. She's like, yeah, like it's because my daughter learned to play Minecraft from YouTube. Like she liked playing it, and then she would watch YouTube videos of them being like, hey, I'm going to show you how to build this and how you and mine for this and build this.
Yeah,
And she actually did it to her, and then she would build elaborate worlds. And this sounds so lame and cheesy, but when I saw that Levy could do it, something that I saw come out of my wife and like slowly grew up.
Yeah,
She's all
yeah.
like, I figured out this computer game, and then I watched like lessons on how to understand and play this computer. And I actually did like she would like make 3 or 4 houses, and they're like all like the architecture and like the functioning like was very creative, but it was also like, this is legit,
Yeah.
dude. Like a floor plan, like you know what I mean? It's not just like a square 4x4 box. And she's like, this is my house. She's like, I built the room and there's a TV and there's this. I made this table out of this stuff and now there's flames. You flick this switch, they'll have lights. Here's my stuff. Like
That's
she
crazy.
furnished it.
Yeah.
I was all like, you did this? Like this is yours. This is not a pre-thing world. And she's like, no, I made this. I was like, this is fucking amazing. Like
Yeah.
if you gave me this game right now, like of course I could learn this, but I couldn't do it right now.
Yeah.
And it would take me like a long time. It'd be like time where she would show me, I would watch her play, and then like a month later I'm watching her play. I'm like, what the hell is all this? She's like, I made it. I was like, what the hell?
It's crazy.
8 hours a day.
And I like how they do that even in the movie. He's like, I got really good at it. And he's like, welcome to Steve's. And he's like putting up all the blocks. I'm like, that's so cool.
They did a great, like, it looked like Minecraft. I was like, this is neat. It looked like a video game.
It's crazy because a lot of people complained about the way it looked.
It looked fucking, well, I mean, it's because I'm indifferent, but I was like,
Yeah,
this, I've
I
seen
can
both, and I was like, this is a
Accept
pretty,
it easier.
yeah. I was like, what'd you want? It the same graphics? That wouldn't make any fucking sense. It's stupid. What are they talking about, dude?
I don't know, like that, like okay, so like Sonic, that first trailer that came out, I understand why people got upset about that.
Yeah.
that looked like shit.
garbage.
Yeah, and the one that they edited to significantly better.
I can't believe they even did that. That I mean,
They
'cause-
probably had both renders already.
but what's good about that kind of movie is that you could get it to fan service. Is that it's not like some weird artsy fartsy movie trying to say something. We're like, no, we're trying to make something that's gonna make a lot of money. And then it's like, wait, you don't like this? If we change it to like more traditional looking, would everybody be? Everyone's cool. You're gonna go see it? Okay, cool.
Cool.
We'll make it like that.
Bam, we'll
Fuck
change it. Yeah.
We'll spend the $100,000 to change his fucking likeness so we can make another $1 billion.
$1 billion.
It was a good movie too.
Yeah, dude. You know what?
It was a fun movie.
Yes. You know what movie I think goes underrated, and I'm not even a big fan of it. Well, of the Detective Pokemon or Detective Pikachu. Did you ever see that one?
No, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu. It was such like a fucking like,
Oh,
dude,
don't-
Ryan Reynolds is good. I like Pokemon. Like this is something that shouldn't have fucking happened. Why was it Ryan Reynolds?
Okay, so I agree with that. The movie is not great. My biggest thing with it is like everything looks amazing.
Really?
I'm not even into Pokemon, but like the things that they were doing, the CGI, it looks fucking great.
And it's just all about keeping that fucking brand going.
Yeah,
Like basically it's
yeah.
like Sonic is a proven character since the 80s. Maybe if we make something for the kids now, everyone likes it, and we can sell more games, we can sell more movies,
Exactly.
sell more
That's exactly what
clothes.
it was. I'm surprised.
Target's going to have a bunch of Sonic shit for girls and boys. Sonic, yeah. Cuz imagine the people who own the likeness of something like Sonic or Pokemon. Can you imagine how much money they're making just in general of like cards, T-shirts, like
And now,
shoes?
why is Pokemon becoming such a big thing again? Like, all these people are talking about, like, raiding stores and, like, people are going and taking all the fucking cards off of shelves.
Well, the cards is a whole different thing. It is for like fans of Pokemon, but it's mainly for just like fucking new age hipster entrepreneurs.
It's like fucking
where the
people
card
buying
game-
all the shoes when they come out and shit and then selling them for double the price.
I saw this trade deal on Instagram the other day to where a guy comes up with the case. It's like a guy setting up for a con to where he's selling cards. And he's loading them into the cases, and a guy comes up with a fucking silver like CIA looking briefcase, and is like, "You looking to fucking buy collections?" He's like, "Yeah, fucking, we can see what you got." And he opens his case, and it's like one of those ones with inserts, so that way like whatever they hold, they're
Yes.
like it's secure,
It's secured.
and it's in cushion. He had probably like 50 to 100 graded in those like hard shell fucking card sleeves.
Yeah.
He had at least like 50 to 100 of Pokemon ones, and they were all like graded near mint 10s, like anywhere from
That's-
8 to 10s.
And some of them are fucking expensive because I started watching this show on Netflix. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but basically like they're an auction type of place.
Oh, I did see that one with
And,
like really badass shit.
Yes.
And they sell like a
something
fucking
House
Ric
Collectibles or
Flairs.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell all kinds of shit. Like they had like Jackie Robinson
I saw-
baseball outfits.
They had
and
like,
stuff like that.
Michael Jordan or fucking it was like LeBron James or Kobe Bryant card. That one was like a fucking $2 million card or some shit because it was a jersey card. But like no, but that guy pieced out that Pokemon collection. He's like, okay, we'll go through all of it and then we'll kind of get the price range on it and then
Yeah.
I'll make you an offer. And he
That's
does it and
exactly
he's
what
all
they
like, you got about $25,000 here of cards. $25,000.
Dude, some of them sell for more than that for a singular.
No, I'm just saying, but
Yeah,
that this random
that's
guy at a con
crazy.
brought to a guy at like a fucking table. He's like, you got a 25. I was like, what the fuck? And he was all like, and I was like, he's not gonna. Who has the money to invest in this? And he was all like, I could give you. I'm at 19 because he, as a dealer and what
Like I have to
they
make
know,
profit.
yeah. So they make him an offer. It's almost like a pawn shop. This guy's just trying to come up because he probably has like a couple of grand in it. He's like, let me see what I can get for it now. 19 G's, and he was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do it. And he paid him out, and then the guy had like a cool system of how he showed you all the cards he got, and they literally all scanned across the screen, and it was like the craziest. I mean, they're cards though.
Yeah.
It's like 25 G's. I was like, dude, that means these are going from like 500 to 1,500 a card.
Yep.
This doesn't even, and people, and that's his whole channel is that people. He's filming him at booths, like running booths and like just making deals of people buying and selling. And people come up and be like, oh shit, you have this card. How much for this card? And he'd be like, oh, that one, dude. It's like, that's a $3,000 card. And he's like, I'll give you like 2,600 right now. And they kind of just like haggle. But I was like, it's interesting to me because I'm all like, it's a fucking card. But these guys are just swapping money. You know what I mean? Like that guy's probably trying to build a collection. And then it's like this collection becomes more valuable having all of them.
Most expensive Pokemon trading cards sold at a private sale. A PSA Grade 10 Pikachu Illustrator card purchased by Logan Paul.
I was about to say, that's the Logan Paul card. He has it in a chain on his neck.
$5 million.
He wears it as bling. It's crazy.
That's gay as fuck, but
Oh, no, I agree. But, like, that's what he did with it. It is a major flex. It's a nerd flex. This dude's like the biggest, like, hunkiest nerd, most rich nerd on the planet. And he's like, not like, period, but he's like a Bezos of just like, oh, I'm a cool guy. Look at my fucking Pokemon
I
card.
don't know if you can compare to Bezos. He's kind of famous for nothing. He's like a Kardashian.
Who, Bezos?
No.
Logan Paul?
Yeah.
No, Logan Paul is culture. Bezos is like a tech entrepreneur billionaire. I mean, Logan Paul's technically an entrepreneur, but he's like literally culture. He influences, even though he doesn't influence you or anybody you know, he is an influencer. He has people that are like,
But then
the
you
way
could
I
say the
dress,
same-
what
like
I do.
said, you could say the same thing about Kim Kardashian. They're really famous for nothing.
No, but that's dumb. Logan Paul's famous for stuff.
He got famous
does
for
stuff.
YouTube. That was it.
That's something. He's doing something. He's
Yeah,
creating
just-
content. It's the same thing.
I don't know.
What are you doing, Falon? You're doing stuff. And
I
we're
mean,
not famous.
whether I'm doing anything and I get famous or not, that's besides the point.
Okay, okay.
I wouldn't be an accomplished
if
person
we
if
no
I,
no if you became rich and famous doing the podcast and then like social media stuff, would you say you're famous or you're successful for nothing?
Yes.
That's retarded.
Well,
Like
'cause
now
I'm
you're
not
just
in-
dying on a hill.
Well, no, because
Now
I'm
you're
not
just dying on a
because I'm
hill.
not influencing nothing. Like, who am I going to influence doing this?
What are you talking about? But if you became, that's exactly what it is. Like people either harmonize like their wavelengths of like, oh, I understand that guy, so I like his stuff.
Okay,
or
so
literally
no,
like
no, then
this
more-
guy's gonna make me try to do stuff or buy something.
It's more of a personal thing then.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't feel accomplished. Even though, yes, we got famous, we were making money. I get what you're saying, but it wouldn't feel like an accomplishment to me, if that makes sense. It's like how can I compare it? I don't know.
That's dumb. So basically, you would work hard and become
would
successful.
I work hard doing this? Yes, it's hard work in its senses, but like,
You see, you're becoming.
in some terms, it's hard.
This is
work,
not about
but,
Logan
like,
Paul or Kardashian. It's about you dying on a hill that don't make
I'm
sense
not
for long.
dying on
And I'm
the
gonna
hill.
just wait until you go die on the hill, dude.
That's
I don't
fine,
give a shit.
dude. I will not be.
This
that
is not a
fucking-
good take.
I will not be.
This is not a good
Hunchback,
take.
and I will not be the old man driving in a fucking car.
I'm just
I
saying-
will have died on the hill before
I'm
I
just
got to
saying,
that
if
point.
you were that, and I was still friends with you, and someone was all like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, Falon's like balling out and doing all this shit. Like, what does he do? I'm like, oh, he does this, this, and this. I wouldn't say he does nothing and he's rich and famous. He like does nothing. And so like, so he just existed and someone says, you're rich and famous now. It's like, no, well, he does
Yeah.
this and he does this and he does this. And so
Yeah,
like,
Logan-
oh, so he's,
The Paul brothers were rich and
he's an
famous
influencer.
before they got rich and famous.
they were rich and famous. Were they rich and
I
famous?
mean, not famous, but they were rich already. They came from money. How do you think he was able to make all the videos that he made?
Flan, this is the dumbest argument I've ever heard.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
a dumb argument. That's,
I
I mean,
agree.
he was already from money. Like, of course he's gonna make money.
no, but Flan, how do we even get here?
I don't
How do we
fucking
even
know,
get
dude.
here?
You started this. I just said he wasn't accomplished, and you said you got offended by it. I don't know why you got offended. Why are you
That's
defending
true.
Logan Paul?
I'm not defending Logan
You're
Paul.
defending Logan.
I'll kick his ass right now. Logan Paul, meet me in the ring. I'll kick your fucking ass right now.
You're gonna look like Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. I don't care, dude. Fucking pay me.
I knock you the fuck out, you stupid.
Pay
bitch.
me. I walk around with my ass cheeks out. I was like, oh, this
Don't
guy's
do-
going to get murderized. He don't even know. And then every
I
time.
forgot about that.
And then I would like be like flexing him a little bit, like flirting him, like, oh, this guy about to get knocked
now
out. He
you're
don't
fucking,
even fucking know.
Jason Momoa in fucking Minecraft. I hate that.
Oh yeah, he does
He's like,
do
I'm
that.
gonna tense my ass. And it shows it. I'm like, what is going on? That's why I was like, he's a stupid
They like
character.
69 in the air, dude. But there is some stuff to where I was like, dude,
That was
this
funny.
is for fucking
That was-
grown-ups.
That
This
was
is hilarious.
Funny. Like when because I liked it when they
He's like, we gotta come back, bro. He's like,
when they panned out and Jack Black is riding him while holding his hair. And
it's
he's like-
awesome.
and he's like, "What are you doing?"
It was
Like,
unexpected.
Chester, let me guide you with my hips.
It was like The Rock, to where it's like, this guy's not supposed to be funny. He's not
Sadly,
expected.
The Rock does it better.
No, he does not.
Nah, The Rock-
Tooth Fairy's better than Momoa's Minecraft.
Okay, don't compare to Tooth Fairy. At least, like, it may not have been that great, but Central Intelligence was
Nay.
better. You didn't like that one?
No, you said like it nay. I don't know.
May have been better.
I thought you said nay.
Yeah, that's what happens when you just don't
Nay, I've been better.
listen.
I was listening.
Central Intelligence is a better movie.
I didn't say it was or was. I've never seen
But
it.
I'm saying, you don't compare Tooth Fairy. Tooth Fairy was garbage. I'll admit that. His first movies were fucking terrible. And not that he's any good now, because I think he's I mean, and I guess it's everybody, but he plays a very cliche role now to where it's the same in every movie.
Yeah, Momoa does too.
Yeah, Jason Statham does this. Jason Statham.
Statham.
I'm the walking man.
It's Statham, baby.
I'm a walking bee.
They should do Crank 4. Trank.
The beekeeper.
Trank. I'm on Trank now. And then he turns into a hunchback at the end
Jason Statham.
of
What
the
the fuck
movie.
happened to that guy?
Ended the
I thought he was
series.
gonna blow up. He came out with Transporter and Transporter 2, and I was like, this dude is badass. And then he did, remember, what was it, War with Jet Li? I was like, why would you put two martial artists in a movie together and not have them fight against each other?
Whoa.
I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't like it as much, but at least in Forbidden Kingdom, Jackie Chan and Jet Li have a fighting scene.
Yeah, and they wasted that movie on a white kid.
Why did they do that? It was bad as fucking Evolution, Dragon Ball. I was like, why did we Dragon Ball this?
You know what would have been cooler if
I like when he does Dragon Ball when he flips over the car.
it was a cool movie, but that kid literally like Disneyfied it, and it
Yeah.
wasn't a Disney movie. It was supposed to be, but he was too like Disney.
He was too Disney. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, dude.
and he didn't do a bad job because he did it like as good as he could. Like he didn't do a bad job, but like he did kind of bring down the fucking coolness of that movie.
They should have just made that movie a Chinese movie. And
I agree.
I think it would have been significantly better.
Yep.
Because for one, it would have been casted better.
I'm a white kid from the future. I love your movies.
Yeah.
And he's all like, oh, I'll teach you our style. And oh, you actually a chosen one, white kid.
I was like, we did a
You chosen
shittier-
white kid.
a shittier version of Bulletproof Monk.
Oh, that's true. Or even like a fucking Karate Kid Legends.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it's getting bad review. I didn't think it was gonna be good. Ralph Macchio is like, he's too old to be doing that shit, and he doesn't even.
He's too old to be doing it when he first started it.
No, I thought the first movies he did were good, but I didn't
The
like
first
Cobra
two
Kai.
are good. 3 is terrible.
But it was still right in the line of like
Cobra Kai is better than the movies, in my opinion.
No, Cobra Kai sucked.
Dude, Cobra Kai is better than the movies.
Cobra Kai.
It's better than the movies.
No, those
I
are
hate the
Disney shows.
movies.
Those are Disney shows. The fucking
And the movie isn't.
No, it's better. At least it's classic. The fucking show is the kids are all too like
Ralph Macchio,
pretty and cool. They're all like, yeah, you want to fucking fight in school? And it's all like, I don't want to do this. Let's go. Power Rangers. It looks like Power Rangers.
They made this movie. The Power Rangers is better than the fucking Karate Kid.
I don't
exactly.
disagree.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I don't disagree. You're right. But the what I'm saying is that the Power Rangers and like a movie, they're two different things. So like
the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie was one of the best fucking movies.
I'm talking about to where Karate Kid wasn't supposed to necessarily be just like a kid, teenage.
I get
Like
what
it was
you're saying.
supposed to be like a Western version of like a martial arts movie. Like it was supposed to have like emotion and feeling. Like it's not supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be kind of cool, but not in like a Power Rangers way. But like you could do this too. If you're like a nerd in school, right? Like you're not gonna be a fucking Power Ranger kid. Grow up. But you could be the Karate Kid, and it's like I gotta meet a fucking Japanese man and wash his cars.
Paint his fence. No, it's paint the house. No, he paints the fence too.
Paint the fence.
And he paints the house.
Get.
Sand the deck.
Get.
No.
Get. And he's all like at the end, I like it's like,
Yeah. Dude, I don't care what anybody says.
the power.
Even before I saw the YouTube videos that they were making before Cobra Kai came out, I was like, dude, Ralph Macchio's the villain, dude.
Ah, that's that fucking cheesy internet video. He's
But
not the
even-
villain.
no,
that's
he's the
live,
villain.
baby.
He's the villain, bro. He tries to take this guy's girl.
Flan, I've seen this video.
No, dude. He's the villain.
I've seen this video.
Also, the kick at the end is illegal. You can't kick through the face.
Flan, if you're gonna be a bitch about this,
I'm not being
it
a
wasn't
bitch.
about
Stating facts.
It's not karate championship trophy shit. It's about
That's
respect.
what it was. That's literally what it was.
It's about respect.
So then why did they give him the
I gotta
trophy?
kick your ass so you
Why
can
did they-
respect me.
why did
I'm
they give
about to
him-
do it.
Why did they give him the trophy?
I'm about to do it.
You deserve to get your ass kicked. You want to go and talk to my girl and try to steal her from me?
Well,
You
guess
wanna,
what,
You want
bitch?
to put a water hose over me while I'm trying to roll a joint? That dude deserved to get his ass kicked.
Well, guess what, bitch? I had the last laugh when I kicked your ass in front of everybody at the tournament.
He gets his ass kicked all the time in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai sucks.
So does Ralph Macchio.
You love Ralph Macchio.
Let's get away from this
You
fucking topic.
love.
We're at
Ralph
45.
Macchio.
We're at 45 already.
You better have a question for me, goddammit. You better have something in your sleeve right now, like a Houdini magician.
Okay. So I don't necessarily have a question, but I did have this thing that I came across that I thought was really interesting. Have you ever heard of the people of Papua New Guinea?
That is a question, and I do know that I have like heard them talking about like on podcasts and stuff of like uncontacted tribes. But I have like right now, do I remember anything specific? No.
Okay, so I came across this the other day, and the reason I thought it was so interesting is because I saw this video and they're talking about it. Apparently, these people live off of the land like entirely, and
Yeah.
they're so in sync with the world, the planet, that they can harmonize with the music going on in the world. So this is a tribe of people who live off the earth and can apparently feel the earth, and they're all really good singers, and so like they're singing what is the music of
Is
the
this
earth.
them
Yes.
singing?
Yes.
Okay.
When they walk back, they sing through the forest.
This can't be real.
No, this is real, dude.
How do you know?
They're okay. So
open the comments.
so
Open
I-
the comments just to
I-
see if someone says this
I-
is fucking fake.
I thought it was not real, and like there were like all these other videos. There's documentaries where people were
Documentaries, goddammit. Show me the videos comments. The one you just showed me. I just want to see if anyone else is like, dude, people need to stop with this shit because it's not real.
Their ability to naturally harmonize is so beautiful. Can you imagine being lost and all of a sudden you hear the most beautiful sound you ever heard?
Right before you get eaten alive, you dumb bitch. They'll eat you. Don't go and be like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
dude,
you guys
this
are
is-
such a... Oh my God. They're eating me ass first.
Yeah, dude. This guy right here, the song is probably over 10,000 years old. It's a pleasure and a privilege to hear our ancient ancestors' song from that long ago.
Shut the fuck up, Greg. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, do you just want to fucking like shit on me today? You're just
No.
everything that I'm talking about. You
I'm
have
talking
you
about
have
him.
something to fucking
I was
argue.
talking about him.
You're trying to disprove my
No,
video.
I'm not trying to disprove as a
Don't
dick.
put your hand at me.
It's just hard. If that's real, play it one more time. If that's real, that was fucking crazy.
No,
that's
dude.
what I'm saying. I'm all
That's
like,
why it-
please, someone tell me this is fake because this is almost too. This is too much. Does this? This is crazy.
Walk back, they sing.
The harmonies when everybody else kicks in. Right here. And see what's crazy is the humming going on in the back. I thought was like somebody putting a synth over it. But then once they stop, it's just somebody holding the bass line.
Dude, this sounds like something that like I would hope, or like in a movie or some shit like that. That when you die, this is like the fucking music you hear as you're like fading out. It's
When we
like,
talked about, remember when we talked about what song will we have playing? Now I'm like, I want this song playing.
Dude, I would want to be. That sounds like you're getting claimed by the rainforest. You know what I mean? Like you're just like melting in the earth.
Dude, that when I saw it, I was like, dude, this is fucking beautiful. Like,
It was amazing. It almost made me cry. That's why I was all like, this isn't even fucking real. This is not even fucking real. And like, everything's stupid. And like, I miss my dad. Goodbye.
good night, guys.
Baby.